ACE List Building Method, Session Number 1, Overview. Welcome to the ACE List Building Private Study course. I want to first congratulate you for making a smart decision to invest in this course so you can further enhance and grow your online business, and especially excel in the list building area. In short, he who has the list makes the money. And now, with ACE List Building, you can learn how to double or even triple your current mailing list count or build it from scratch. Then after that, you can learn to get twice as many repeat customers. This isn't a course compiled overnight and definitely not created based on theories. It's called permission marketing, meaning that these people have agreed to join the mailing list. Now you're going to learn how to build your own list from scratch. Before you continue, you need to do one thing. First, open the PDF transcript file and print out this entire course. After that, to maximize your learning, the best way is to listen to the MP3 audio for each session while reading the master transcript simultaneously. This maximizes the way you absorb the information better. It's even better if you start taking your own notes and jot down your own ideas along the way. How ACE List Building is different. Setup work is one time. Only constant source needed is traffic. Focuses on brand building and repeat sales on automation. Now you're going to learn how ACE List Building method is different from many of the other list building courses you may have seen or invested in before, and why this is going to be the all-you-need solution when it comes to creating a proven automated list building system, the type where you can funnel your subscribers into a channel of automated follow-up emails and sell any product you want for a long time to come. If you have been in business for at least 1 month, you will know that the actual money is not necessarily in the list itself. It's actually in the relationship you build with the subscribers to your mailing list. Even so, there's still more to building a mailing list than just building a relationship or chasing the numbers. The idea is to set up a mailing list funnel with sequential follow-up emails to one or a few highly targeted, proven to convert products or affiliate programs, and then the only constant source needed is just traffic. This is what makes ACE List Building method special from many other list building courses, because setup work is only one-off and the only constant source you need is just traffic. That's all you need to do, and even that can be automated if you want to. The beauty of this system is that you can build your own brand and generate repeat sales on pure automation. In other words, when you refer a visitor to your website and he joins your mailing list, you can automatically build a brand for yourself and get repeat sales from the same customers over and over again without lifting a finger. The ACE List Building method in a nutshell is shown in the diagram you're seeing now. Again, I hope you've printed out the transcript by now and you should be seeing this diagram. Don't be intimidated if it looks complicated and you don't understand. We will be covering each of these components one by one in each of the coming sessions. All you have to remember for now is that this system consists of 5 core components: the video squeeze page, a step 1 page called Tell a Friend, a step 2 one-time offer page, a step 3 confirmation or downsell page, and the 14 follow-up emails. All of these components will form the ACE List Building method, and the beauty of it is that you can actually complete this practically overnight or at the most in a few days if you're doing this for the first time. You might make some mistakes and bump into some errors, but that's all part of learning. In due time, you will be an expert, and this process can take as little as a day or 2 max. You want to use the video squeeze page to get all of your visitors coming to this single web page. The web page has but only one mission: to convert your visitors into subscribers. That's it. No links to other websites except the essential pages like earnings disclaimer, privacy policy, and maybe your contact or support help desk link. Other than that, no links to other websites on the squeeze page, period. Instead of a typical squeeze page where you just have a bunch of text and maybe some images, we're going to put in fewer text, and a video is highly encouraged. This is the in thing now. Today, videos are more popularly used compared to some few years ago, and most of the high-converting squeeze pages are those with videos embedded in it. In general, people prefer to watch than read, and this is why sites like YouTube and Google Videos are getting more visitors. Just like how TV killed the radio star, and people actually thought magazines would phase out in the 60s. Well, people still read, and anyways, back to the point. The sole objective of the squeeze page is to just collect names and email addresses, no other reasons. Once you've collected the name and email leads from the visitor, you will enter a compressed cycle. and he will be going through steps 1, 2, and 3 right away. Right after he signs up to your mailing list, he's going to see the Step 1 page right away, where he will be given a chance to tell 3 of his friends about your website, and there will be an incentive in it for him to do so. He may choose to tell 3 friends at this point, or pass it up. Regardless of his choice, he hits either buttons and goes to the Step 2 page, which is a one-time offer page. This is your first chance to make your buck from the new visitor. The one-time offer must strictly appeal as special, offered only once through that page, and cannot be available anywhere else. He may choose to buy the one-time offer, or OTO, at this point, or passes it up. If he buys, good, you make a sale. If he doesn't, don't worry. He clicks away to Step 3 page. He will arrive at this page regardless of his choice with the one-time offer. He will still be prompted to go on to Step 3, where you let him know about his current subscription status. If you're using an autoresponder with single opt-in status, you will let him know that he has successfully subscribed to your mailing list and will receive emails from you. If you're using an autoresponder with double opt-in status, which most autoresponder users are using, you will tell him that his subscription is still waiting to be verified, and he should check his inbox for a verification email to verify his subscription. Optionally, you can put in a downsell in this page, also known as the one-time offer light, so that gives you an extra profit center. So as soon as the visitor confirms his subscription to your mailing list and officially becomes your subscriber, he will receive 14 sequential follow-up emails from you on a set interval basis. This is the true key to automation, and you don't have to necessarily limit yourself to 14 follow-up emails. However, for starters, this is a good number, and don't store any less than this amount. This is the secret to achieving higher sales closing for products you sell permanently, prolong the lifespan of your flagship products, and make money from a few key, profitable affiliate programs. The ACE List Building Method. Video Squeeze Page. Step 1. Tell a friend. Step 2. One-time offer. Step 3. Confirmation or downsell. 14 automated follow-up emails. So all in all, there are 4 cornerstones, the first one being tell a friend, which can help you multiply your mailing list count, and the other 3 are what I call profit centers, where you can start to monetize from your subscribers. I'll be covering each of these components in detail in the next session, starting with the video squeeze page. ACE List Building, Session Number 2, Squeeze Page Black Belt Writing. Let's start at the head of the ACE List Building method, the video squeeze page. So this session is solely dedicated to teaching you the black belt techniques of writing your own squeeze page. As long as you have at least basic command of English, you have enough to write your own high-converting squeeze page. You don't necessarily have to be a trained copywriter with years of experience to do this, although having flair with words is a big bonus. What is a squeeze page? A single, one-page website. Its only purpose is to collect the name and email addresses of your visitors into your autoresponder. Basics first. If you don't know what a squeeze page is yet at this point, in short, it's a single one-page website with no links to other kinds of web pages except for the important ones like privacy policy, earnings disclaimer, and perhaps your contact or support help desk link. Other than those, there are no other links. It only has one sole purpose, and that is to collect the names and email addresses of your visitors so you can funnel them into your autoresponder account, and thus they become your subscriber. That being said, a squeeze page is very simple. Simple in design, does not have complicated graphics. If you're technically challenged, then this is comforting to know. A squeeze page operates primarily on simplicity and presses for fast action on your visitor's part. You don't need fancy graphics for your squeeze page website, and you only need to explain what it is all about in very few words. The only goal is to persuade your visitor to join your mailing list and give him a few good reasons why. That's it. Squeeze page components. Headline, video, benefits in minimum 5 bullet points. Opt-in form. There are 4 basic components to a squeeze page. The headline, the video which is going to play a very big part in converting your visitors into subscribers. The benefits written in a minimum of 5 bullet points. And last but not least, the opt-in form where you collect the names and email addresses of your visitors. Squeeze page format. Here's a diagram of the squeeze page format. You can see that the headline is at the top of the video, which takes up prominent space in the page, is aligned to the left, followed by the bullet points 1 through 5. Lastly, the opt-in form is situated on the right-hand side of the page. It is a very easy and simple design, and this has been proven to convert well for most internet marketers. In fact, at the time of producing this course, this is a relatively new discovery. Headline: font type, Tahoma, Impact, Verdana. Font colors: dark red, black, yellow highlight. Show a character. Imply a benefit and desired results. Reveal that it's free. Now let's go through each of these components one by one, starting with the headline. Remember, the headline is the most important part of the squeeze page, as it is for a sales letter that sells anything, and the headline must summarize your offer. So what is your offer all about? Why should the visitor give his name and email address to you? Summarize your offer into your headline. To make it attention-grabbing, deliver impact and curiosity-driven, you should use Tahoma, Impact, or Verdana font types for your headline. Stick to either one of these 3 fonts. These 3 fonts are the most ideal fonts for headlines. The font colors should be preferably dark red, CC0000 for most parts, but you can use a black color for some words, or use yellow highlights to let benefit words stand out. When you write a headline, it's always best to show a character, imply a benefit, and show desired results. Most importantly, you want to reveal that it's free, and the only catch that your visitor has is to join your mailing list. Video. On screen, use Camtasia Studio. In person, use webcam or camera. Video should be summary of your offer in 5 to 10 minutes. Upload on youtube.com or host on site. Next on the to-do list is creating your own video. This is what separates new generation squeeze pages from the old generation ones, which contain purely text and images. New generation squeeze pages refers to videos as video marketing is becoming more popular and it is growing more powerful as a social media tool. Thus, it's always best to embed a video into your squeeze page. Adding your own video is optional. You can rely on text and images only, but it's highly recommended to create your own video. Creating your own video does not have to be difficult. There are 2 types of videos you can make. One is the on-screen type of video, where you can shoot a live video of what's happening on your computer desktop. I use Camtasia Studio for this. Or you can do an in-person video, where you actually appear in front of a webcam or camera and shoot yourself talking before saving it in your computer. Both of these methods work very well. The video should be a summary of your offer in 5 to 10 minutes and no more than 10 minutes, because if you want to upload them to sites like youtube.com, they don't accept videos that are longer than 10 minutes. If it's longer than that, your video submission will be rejected. You can also choose to host the video itself on your own website if it's longer than 10 minutes, but be warned that the bigger the file size of your video, the more bandwidth it will take up. So ensure that your hosting account has generous bandwidth. Otherwise, if it maxes out, your site won't be available, and you might have to pay a bit extra for more bandwidth on top of your hosting fees. Opt-in form. Embody the opt-in form in a Johnson box. Red dotted, borderline, and yellow inside the box. Extract name and email addresses. Recommended autoresponder. GetAresponse.com. Last but not least, the last component, the opt-in form. This is called the call to action. Always embody the opt-in form in a Johnson box. A Johnson box is a yellow box with red dotted border line. The opt-in form is the only means for your visitor to fill in his or her information, and when he or she presses the submit button, the visitor will be redirected to the next web page and signs up for your autoresponder, which in effect successfully joins your mailing list. GetResponse. www.getresponse.com and Aweber, www.aweber.com, are some of the few popular autoresponders you can use. You can also choose to use your own hosted in-house autoresponder, but either way works. GetResponse has high delivery rates and is in the business to provide strictly autoresponder service for its users. To put everything together you have just learned, refer to the following example of a headline and a subheadline on a squeeze page. An open letter to anyone serious about losing weight. Groundbreaking case studies reveal how a 35-year-old obese guy lost 30 pounds in 90 days without stepping into the gym. And the subheadline. You are about to learn the secrets of losing weight with effective home workouts that most people will never know about. And this summarizes the offer in the headline and subheadline. In this example, it entices the visitors that they will be able to lose weight by using simple methods from home. It also promises that they are going to learn secrets that most people will never know about, and that summarizes the offer. After that, place a "Watch my personal video message to you" space, and that is where you summarize the offer in less than 10 minutes through the video. In the video, I talk a little bit about your case studies and the results. Most importantly, and this is what you should do, you want to sell the results. Sell the dream, not the mailing list subscription. People have problems and they aspire for solutions or dreams. So you want to sell the solution or the dream to them. Although you're not asking for any money, at least at this point yet, you want to first earn their trust, and when they sign up to your mailing list, this allows you to put one foot in their door. Right after that, come up with 6 bullet points, each describing the benefits of joining your mailing list. The bullet points pique interest and talk a little bit what they will get if they join today. Next, place a call to action in your opt-in form on the right-hand side of the website. Referring to the earlier example, it could be something like 5 tips to lose 10 pounds in 14 days. Now yours free. Enter your email address and name below and hit the submit button. It is ideal to write a rectangular-shaped squeeze page, rather one that is long, scrolling further down the page. Long squeeze pages do not convert as well as shorter squeeze pages, which are much more compressed and summarized. ACE List Building, Session Number 3. 3 Steps to Instant List Profit and Multiplication. Welcome to the 3rd session of ACE List Building Method, and this entire session is dedicated to the 3 steps to instant list profit and multiplication. You probably have heard the popular marketing advice that as soon as you get a new subscriber to your mailing list, you must cultivate the relationship right away. This can take days, weeks, or in some cases, months. Unless you're very patient, this is going to be a long wait until you get your first ounce of profit, much less the trust you can build with your new subscribers. This is not going to be the case with ACE List Building System because through this compressed cycle, you can get your subscriber to do anything you want him to do, all in 3 instances. And you can get him to do it as soon as he joins your mailing list, or to be more precise, right after he enters his name and email address into your opt-in form. There are basically 2 main things you want the new subscriber to do. Firstly, you want him to tell his other friends and refer them to your website, and secondly, you want him to buy your product via the one-time offer, or OTO in short. There's absolutely nothing wrong with making money from a person, provided that it is using ethical, legal, and proper means. As a matter of fact, a lot of marketers are shy to put an OTO or afraid to sell too early, thinking that their subscribers will get turned off and unsubscribe just as quickly. This does happen, no doubt. And it's good too, in my opinion, because you instantly weed out the less interested prospects. Let them unsubscribe. Get rid of the dead wood. With the properly placed one-time offer, you can get your first shot at converting some new subscribers into customers right away. And we're going to execute it tactfully and smartly using these 3 steps. The funnel. Step 1, tell a friend. Step 2, one-time offer. Step 3, confirmation or downsell. There are 3 steps that happen in a sequence as soon as a visitor enters his name and email address into your opt-in form and clicks the submit button. He will be redirected to the next page, to the first step called Tell a Friend, where he will make his first yes or no choice as to whether he wants to tell his friends about your website or pass it up. Then he will be taken to step 2, where he will be presented with the one-time offer, which will act as your first chance to make money from, by giving him a choice of buying something from you for the first time. Step 3 is the subscription confirmation page, or optionally, the downsell page, where if the person passes up your one-time offer, you can present a downsell, which is a one-time offer light version. Step 1, tell a friend. Build your list exponentially with every new subscriber's help. Ask each new subscriber to refer at least 3 friends to your squeeze page. Offer a free gift as a bribe. I use viralfriendgenerator.com. You can also use freetellafriend.com. There are 3 steps that happen in sequence as soon as the visitor enters his name and email address into your opt-in form. Now here's the step that happens as soon as the subscriber clicks the submit button, right after he enters his name and email address. He will be taken to the next page, the step 1 of 3 page, which is to tell his friends about your website. Word of mouth is the most powerful form of advertising, and if you just think about how you can actually multiply your mailing list count by getting your new subscribers to immediately talk to you, using a tell a friend script is one of the best ways to build your list exponentially and right away with every new subscriber's help. Think about how much traffic you will be getting if you ask each new subscriber to refer at least 3 friends to your squeeze page. Let's work out a conservative math. Assuming you have 100 new subscribers who have just newly signed up and each of them have to see the step 1 of 3 page, they each have been offered a choice to tell 3 other friends to visit your website in exchange for a free valuable gift as a bribe for a small favor. Hypothetically, let's say 50 of them have taken advantage of your offer and told 3 friends about your site by filling out the tell a friend script. This equals 50 times 3, or 150 new people getting notification from their friends to visit your website, the squeeze page site. This is a direct result of your initial subscribers telling their friends. Now, not everyone necessarily clicks on the link that your subscribers recommend, so this is where a compelling offer comes into play. If you get, say, 50 of the 150 new people to click through the link, go to your website, some of them will also become your subscribers. If your squeeze page converts 30%, this means 15 people would have joined your mailing list, going through the same process of filling in their details to join your list. And the cycle starts again, and they see step 1 of 3 and the rest of the funnel. They will go on to tell their friends, and so the cycle repeats. Note that you didn't take any part or role in the process, leaving the list building part automated and in the hands of a more trustworthy voice, your subscribers. Do you see how viral this can get? You have new people telling other people to come in and new people telling others as well. This tool works well. www.viralfriendgenerator.com. Offer a free gift as a bribe to get your new subscribers to refer at least 3 other friends. In fact, you could count on some of them to refer more than 3 friends, but 3 is the minimal requirement in order for them to get your free gift. So you will build your list much more exponentially. Viral Friend Generator is a paid software, and it's worth investing in. If you don't fancy paying for it yet, you can also use www.freetellafriend.com. Now this is really powerful viral stuff. So if the new subscriber wants to get your free gift at no extra cost, all he has to do is just add in his own email address as the sender, fill in the email addresses of his 3 friends, and then the template with prefixes will automatically be emailed to them. There will be a form for him to put in his name, email address, and the details of his 3 friends. There are up to 5 fields for him to use in case he wants to refer more than 3 friends, which is a good thing and is the best case scenario. But he will either refer his friends or he doesn't at this point. Let's just say he refers his friends and clicks on click here to tell my friends. He will be redirected to a page which will state something along the lines of, congratulations, thanks for telling your friends, and here are the free gifts. If he chooses not to refer any friends, he will click on another link, thanks but I'll pass, I don't want to tell my friends at this time. Whichever the choice, it doesn't matter. Some will choose to tell their friends and others will not. Regardless, this will bring them to the second page called Step 2 of 3. Step 2, One-Time Offer. Mention that it's only available once. Must be special and not found elsewhere. Price, $17 to $97. Relevant to what the new subscriber needs now, not later. Step 2 of 3, the one-time offer. So whether your new subscriber tells his friends or not, they will still see this one-time offer in Step 2. I'm sure you've heard of one-time offers and seen at least one yourself. If you have not, a one-time offer is exactly what the name implies. You have to mention that this is available only once and only on this page. It must be special to qualify as a genuine OTO and cannot be found anywhere else. The price range of a one-time offer should and can be anywhere from $17 to $97, though it's up to your pricing preferences. However, it is recommended to stick to those figures when it comes to converting free visitors to customers for the first time. It should be relevant to what a new subscriber needs at that moment. If he chooses to pass it up, he will want to think twice because he will not see the offer again made available anywhere else. So the key word is urgency. Is it something the prospect needs now and right now? And if he passes it up, will he lose more than if he had taken advantage of the OTO? This is what will make the one-time offer convert very well on anywhere between 2 to 4% or higher for a bunch of leads that have not been warmed up just yet, aka cold prospects. To understand the key concepts on how a one-time offer really works to convert for you, it must be something that is relevant to what your subscriber needs, and it has to be something he needs right now and cannot afford to pass it up for later. So you will have to press on the urgency factor. When he scrolls down the sales letter being presented with your offer, he is given a choice to purchase using the order form. The rest who choose not to purchase will click on the link at the extreme bottom of the page which says, "No thanks, I want to get my free gifts and bonus report." So again, like step 1 of 3, some people will take up the offer, the rest will not. It is impossible to achieve a 100% conversion rate in the grand scheme of things, so understand that people buy or not buying are part of the marketing game. So don't feel bad if everyone else isn't buying your OTO. If you get 2 to 4 from every 100 visitors to buy this, it means you're doing good. Any more and you're doing fantastic. We have achieved 2 important goals. One is that we have given the option to get the new subscribers to tell their friends and refer to your website through word of mouth. This creates a viral marketing effect when done correctly. Secondly, you can make money from your new visitors right away through the OTO instead of waiting days or even weeks to warm up the relationship and trust building. The one-time offer can also serve as a good way to cover your marketing costs up front if you're using paid traffic, and the rest will be your profit. It doesn't stop here though. Step 3, confirmation. Confirm the new visitor's subscription status. Opted in yet? Or double opt-in and still need to check their email for confirmation. Can also insert downsell here, little version of the OTO. Last but not least is step 3 of 3, the confirmation page. Whether the new visitor or subscriber passes up your one-time offer, he is going to arrive at the confirmation page. In this page, you inform your new visitor that he has already been subscribed to your mailing list if your autoresponder uses single opt-in, or he still has to check his email for a confirmation email if you're using double opt-in autoresponder. Aside from confirming the new visitor's subscription status, this page has high virtual real estate value, so you can insert a downsell, which is also known as the light version of your one-time offer or OTO. It's everything your OTO is, except that it is priced lower and some of the components have been removed to allow affordable purchase. Start making money and cultivating the relationship right from the start. It can be done right away by asking the subscriber to do things you want him to do in that instant.